Hey, I am not sure if I even want to upload this video or not because it's just pathetic. Um, little self-indulgent and sad, really, because um, my YouTube channel is just becoming another thing I'm depressed about. But I have no concern about playing the game that you need to be able to play to become really successful with this. And the fact that obviously it bothers me um, to a certain extent, um, that I am not more successful than I am on here, but I recognize the childishness of that. And, but I don't want to be on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and Twitch and all that stuff. I have too much going on in my life, and to keep up with all of that, I mean, I could barely rotate my freaking bananas, and also just the fact that I can't seem um, to keep up even with just making regular videos on here in the first place. And I know it shouldn't be a big deal, and maybe I'm just in a funky spot. And I did contemplate just not making videos anymore, and that's just dramatic. And I'm probably going to be embarrassed by this like 5 minutes from now because I'll feel better. And I don't know what's going on with me anyway. Um, seems like, I mean, I just hate sharing um, personal things, but I don't know. I just feel like I haven't been right since my father passed about a year and a half ago. It's like everything just sort of slipped, you know, and my mental game isn't as tight as it was, and um, sort of feel out of control. That's not the right way to put it because we weren't even that close, so I don't understand how that could. I mean, I knew him and we spent summers together, things like that, but it just felt, it feels like it shouldn't be that big of an impact, but it seems like it was a fork in the road for a big change in my life. And I don't know, and it seems to have this trickle down effect. And maybe it's not his death so much as it opened the door for something else. But I've just been in this kind of fuck it mode for since then, maybe a little before then. But um, I just seem to be really tenderhearted and affected by stuff that I normally wouldn't be affected by. Like um, I've always had a very pull yourself up by your bootstraps, don't complain. You make your life. You are the one who creates everything that's around you by your attitude, your mood, the words you speak, the way you think. And I have all the tools and I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, but I seem to be in this downward spiral of like just wanting to lay about in my own crapulence, and no desire to, and then on top of it, it's been almost a year on being a vegan, and there's been no movement whatsoever in my weight. I mean, I haven't weighed myself, but my clothes still fit the same, you know. And then, um, you know, you guys probably don't give a crap anyway in the first place, and I don't mean that sadly, but I just mean I figure anybody that's got better things to do isn't gonna want to sit through this and listen to me complain about my life when there's, you know, horrible things happening in the world and people living through worse things than me, having some kind of teenage angst, that could blow over as soon as my hormones right themselves next week. It's just, but I don't know. I just, I don't want this to be something else that I give up on. I don't want this to be another excuse. And I don't even know what the point of this video is. I guess it's just the fact that I need to get myself on track and stop putting myself, being so hard on myself about needing to be perfect at everything, and that this was supposed to be just fun. That this was something that I did in a light lighthearted moment of listening to a Durian Ryder video who said, get the word out there. Just start a YouTube video. Just start talking about your journey on being a vegan. And I guess this is part of the journey, but I mean, it's fucking depressing, and I don't share stuff with people. I mean, I have friends I would never talk about this stuff with, but I guess that's the whole point, is my chances of meeting any of you guys are pretty slim, you know? It's like talking to a stranger in another country. You can say whatever, and you'll never be embarrassed because you won't have to face them the next day after you're vomiting over them verbally about your personal life that you would die before you shared with anybody, really. So, I don't know. I guess, um, I guess that's it. I don't know what to say. So, we'll see how I feel, and, um, hopefully I'll find my happy, and, I'm just gonna post this. Screw it. Judge not, and, I'm petty, I'm small, and jealous sometimes, and, um, if it becomes too painful, I'll just delete it, right? I mean, that's what that button's for. Anyway, bye.